What up, what up? Hey, Che. How's it going? Can you hear me? You can see me? We got the chat. Dude, what the frick was going on with, did you guys see Charlie Kirk's widow? Did you know she was on Summer House? The Bravo show? You're up, Che. You made it. That's half the battle. Dude, I'm telling you, all these reality shows, Real World, Road Rules, all Bravo shows, they are all Mossad motherfuckers. They're all Zionist. What up, Milo? Morning. Dude, I love streaming in the morning. It's when I'm actually alive. One of these days we'll be afternoon streamer boys. Into night. How's everybody doing? But yeah, Charlie Kirk's widow, clearly part of it. She's literally calling for violence. She's like, everybody, you know what Charlie would want you to do. Do it. You know what Charlie would want you to do. So just do it. Join Turning Point USA. That's what Charlie wanted, right? So funny. Reality TV is actually just a refugee project for is not real to live in America. Exactly, dude. They're all assets. They're all agents. Every fucking one of them. Does the mic audio sound okay? I turned the stupid noise suppressor off that I usually have on during stream, so it shouldn't sound so clipped. But yeah, what are you guys going to do today? Me and Skidder are going to go hiking. It's beautiful out. Thank goodness. We got to enjoy these while they last, right? They're about to give us nuclear winter, forever winter. Grand rising, Lori. Yeah, it's decent right now. I like it. I like this weather. When it's like 70s at the start of fall, I always just feel like the fall hits like within 2 weeks and then it's winter. So it's just like the death of summer comes fast. I was thinking about hiking. Sounds pretty perfect too. Yeah. Yeah, no Snowpiercer. No, that's not happening. They are going to bring winter on quick, though, on us, for sure. But yeah, anyone got any good plans for today? Turn the TV off. Turn the bullshit off. Dude, I saw Jonathan Davies and his family. They're going backpacking for a year, and they just started. I think they're in Sweden. Bro, literally global society, global community, making the same fucking buildings everywhere. Why in Sweden and America and Cuba and Russia and Mexico and Alaska and fucking everywhere, right? It was global. Yeah, everyone send some well wishes to Sarah and Jonathan for lugging their 3 kids through Europe for a year. They're gonna be the ones who crack it for us completely. They're the boots on the ground. But all right, boys, let's get freaking started. It's 11:05. All right, y'all ready for this? We're gonna get through it in an hour today. Watch us. All right, boys. Good morning. Let's start. We're gonna start with pranayama breathing, okay? This is to expand your lungs to the maximum capacity and fill your body with prana and chi, right? Every breath should be bigger than the last one. We start with our heels and our toes touching, knees touching if you can, back straight, everything concrete, right? You want everything solid, straight up. Reach your crown to the sky. Quads contracted, glutes contracted, everything. Back straight. We're going to interlace all 10 fingers underneath our chin. You breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, okay? You're using your throat as a tunnel. And every breath is going to be bigger than the last. And we're going to breathe in and bring our elbows to the sky, okay? Remember, straight back. Keep your knees straight. Pop your hips forward a little bit because we always have a tendency to lean forward. And you're keeping your back straight the whole time. And all you're doing is tilting your neck back while you bring your arms up, okay? So here we go. Ready? Breathe in. Or sorry, you tilt your head back on the exhale. So head up parallel to the ground first. Here we go. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Elbows touch. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 4, 5, 6. And exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and let's do the last 3 in silence together. Ready? Exhale. Inhale. Biggest breath. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Biggest breath. And exhale. Okay. Arms down. Here we go, and we'll get started on Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Everything still good? Cool. All right, morning guys. Let's sweat a little bit. Okay, here we go. Heels and toes together, knees together. We're gonna bring our arms up into interlocked fingers with just your pistol grip, right? All right, arms up. Pistol grip, arms straight. Elbows attached, or biceps attached to your ears. Knees together, feet together. Knees straight, everything concrete. And then we're going to stretch to the left and to the right. Reach up first. Reach as high as you can. And remember, the important thing is keeping your arms straight and your elbows glued to your ears, okay? So bend left and right to stretch. Right. Left. I like to do this nice and slow too. A lot of people will start waving around like a flag, but you want control, right? Always breathing up through your center. All right, let's meet at the top. Stretch up, chin up. Pop your hips forward a little bit. Elbows back, shoulders back, arms back. Everything lined up with your head and your ears. And then we're going to go to the right. Remember, always breathing through your nose. Through the rest of the practice here until the very end, we're breathing just through our nose. You should feel tremendous stretching all the way from your left ankle all the way up to your wrist. You should feel it all along your ribs. And remember to breathe deep. Use your breath. I kind of use my breath almost as like a scaffold to hold me up. Go a little deeper.
Contract your quads, your glutes. Keep your knees straight. Last one. Go to your deepest, go to your edge, and change. Come up. Breathe in, nice and tall. Arms back, and go to the left. Again, tremendous stretching. Stretch with your right hand all the way down to your ankle. Go deeper. And sometimes when you know you're stretching really good, you get these really weird cold tingles in like your joints. That's good. To me, that's like opening up your channels. Should feel like a little sweaty with cold tingles. Go deeper. And go to your edge. Change, come up. All right, and then we're gonna do our back bend. So look up to the sky, reach up, chest up, and you're gonna have a straight back. You're gonna use all of your back strength to arch backwards, okay? So drop your head back, look up, arms up, chest up, and then lean back with your arms, trace a line through the sky all the way back. Try and keep your biceps with your ears. Always breathing and change. Now we're going to come forward, straight back, arms straight, reach up, bend your knees, come all the way down, and then we're going to stretch out here. Okay, boys, I like to crack my knees, do a little twist. I usually keep my hands on the ground, do a little twist this way, crack them forward, and then I just go left, right. Keep one leg straight, bend the other, and feel it along here. Just preparing us for our forward bend, okay? All right, here we go. Padahastasana, hands to feet hands to heels pose. So I like to roll my wrists here to prep for standing on my hands. Then we're gonna lift our heels up, put all 10 fingers underneath your heels. Hands touching underneath like this. And then we're going to reach our head down and touch our face to our shins and try and touch the top of the crown of our head to our feet, okay? This is 360-degree stretching, coccyx to feet, coccyx to neck. And you want to keep trying to stretch your sacrum up to the sky while simultaneously pulling your head down to your feet. Eyes open, looking between your shins. Stretch up. Try and get your legs straight if you can, but bent knees are fine. The important thing is having your belly across your thighs and your face between your shins. Okay? All right, last chance. Stretch up. And then we're going to come up the same way we came in. Bent knees, arms straight back, reach up, and hands down. All right, we'll do a second set. Ready, boys? Morning, Ben. Morning. All right, here we go. Second set, Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Ready? Arms up, feet together, straight back, interlocked fingers with the pistol grip. And that's just like this, thumbs crossed. All right? Bang, bang. All right, arms up, reach up, and then stretch to your right. Arms straight, elbows straight. Go to your edge. Since it's the second set, it's easier for us to get right there, right? Reach, reach, reach. Keep breathing. And change. Reach up. Go to your left. All the way from your ankle to your wrist. Keep stretching. The pose doesn't start until you want to get out of it. That's what these asanas do. They train you to focus and get past the pain or your breath, the discomfort, right? All right, go to your edge and change. All right, we're gonna look up, reach up, chest up, push your hips forward a little, drop your head all the way back, look back, and then trace a line with your hands along the sky. Stretch. Keep your arms straight. And change. Come all the way forward. Bend your knees. Drop your hands. Stretch it out a little. You guys you can have your own routines here too. Whatever feels good. This is kind of just in between doing a Padahastasana. You can kind of do freestyle. So whatever feels good for you. But I like doing this. Feels good to isolate each leg, and then it feels like you can stretch both of them better. All right, here we go. Roll your wrists out. Padahastasana, hands to heels. All 10 fingers underneath your heels. Then we're gonna all right, stretch your crown down to your feet. Tuck your face between your shins, eyes open. Look between the gap in your shin if you have it. I didn't for the first 2 months of yoga, but it'll come. Stretch your head down to your feet, tailbone up. Pull down with your arms. Stretch up with your legs. Chest along your thighs, face between your shins. All right, last chance. Stretch up, pull down, and come up. Arms over your head, straight back. Bent knees, come up straight. Arms to your side. All right, boys. Let's do some awkward pose. You ready? We're gonna move today. Well, try. We know what we're doing, right? All right, here we go. Awkward pose. So we're gonna step 6 inches to our right, 6 inches to 8 inches, basically hip level. Have your feet go straight down from your hips, feet pointing forward, parallel to each other, arms up, knife hands, all fingers touching, straight from your shoulder, straight out, parallel to the ground, okay? First one, we're gonna come down, flat feet. We're gonna bend our knees, drop our booty back, stick our arms forward, arch our chest back, and we're gonna sit in the chair. I'm kind of on a hill, so this is a little, I'm falling backwards. But sit, keep breathing. It's called awkward pose because it's awkward. And change. Come straight up. All right, and then we're gonna go up on our toes, high as we can. Arms still straight out. And then we're gonna sit down in the chair. You wanna try and you wanna be as high as you can on your toes You might not be able to do that at first, but eventually you will. Back straight, sit down, try and point your knees forward. The more you point your knees forward, the higher you are on your heels or your toes. But sit in the chair. Don't go more than your thighs should not be more than parallel with the earth, right? Or the ground. All right, come up. High up on your toes, come down. And then we're going to go a little bit on our toes, knock our knees together, and we're pressing our knees using our thighs in towards each other to get balance, right? And we're going to come down again. Point your knees forward, and you're on your toes, arms out in front of you. Sit in the chair, back straight. Try and push your knees and your hips forward a little. That keeps you on your toes rather than leaning back. Squeeze your knees together and slowly come up. Stand up, feet together, arms down. There we go. All right, let's do eagle. Here we go. We're gonna bring our arms up. Arms up, not interlaced, just fingers together. And then we're gonna wrap our right arm under our left. Interlace your fingers if you can, otherwise keep them straight. Hands together, and you're pulling your elbows down. You should feel stretching here in your shoulders. Might be a little tight for a while, but eventually you'll get it. Okay, feet, toes and ankles together. Toes and heels together, I mean. We're gonna sit down. Sit down in the chair, and then we're gonna wrap our right leg over our left. And if you can, wrap your right foot along the calf. But if not, just point it down. If you need to do a kickstand and touch this foot down to the ground, feel free. You'll get it eventually. But sit low as you can in your chair, all while pulling your elbows down. Arch your back backwards a little bit. So you're trying to sit straight up, get your chest out, and then change. Right leg down, arms up. Then we'll go left under right. Interlace. Sit in the chair, nice and low, and bring your left leg over your right. My right leg is much stronger than my left, so it's easier for me to go lower. Pull your elbows down. Try and get everything in the center of your body. And change. Come up, nice and straight, arms down. We'll do a quick second set. I'll turn sideways for this one. All right, boys, ready? Here we go. Arms up, breathe in. Right arm under left. Pull your elbows down. Sit down in the chair, booty back. And then wrap your right leg over your left. And try and sit as low as you can. This feels low for me, but every time I look at it, I'm always like, that's all I'm doing. Oops, falling over. That's okay. Once you fall over, just get back into it. Don't be disappointed in yourself. Don't be bummed. Just get back into it. This is the body you came with today. Okay, change. Arms up. Left under right. Interlace your fingers, pull your elbows down. Sit down, wrap your left over your right, and sit in the chair. But yeah, boys, it's about detaching from expectations, right? Detaching from the fruits of your work. A lot of people do yoga because they want to look hot or, you know, whatever. But eventually, you gotta look past the fruits and do it for the sacrifice. That's kind of what I look at it, how I look at it anyway. All right, change. Arms up, arms down. All right. Then we're gonna do head to knee. Alrighty, boys. Hope everyone's doing good. Everyone keeping up. We're moving a little quicker today, right? All right. This one is Dande Amana, standing head to knee. Ready? Here, I'll do sideways for this one too. All right. Toes and heels together. We're gonna bring our right leg up first, and we're gonna bring it 90 degrees, and we're gonna bear hug the ball of our foot, 10 fingers interlaced underneath, including thumb. And then your standing leg is a post, okay? What you're aiming for here is that your left leg, your standing leg, is not wiggling, wobbling, or bending. That's the only time that you'll kick out, okay? Is when you've got the leg under control. It's not moving, you're not wiggling around. But for now, everyone stay here. And you basically want your toes pulled back. What's it called? Flex your toes back to your calf. Knee is about 90 degrees with the ground. And you want to try and create a little distance between your stomach and your leg if you can. All right, and here we go. Change. We'll kick out on our second one if anyone wants to try. All right, bring your left leg up, round forward, grab your left foot, and breathe. You're looking a little in front of you, a few feet in front of you. If you start losing your balance, you can learn to like kick with your left leg into your hands a little. You'll get control of all these small muscles and stuff you don't usually use. That all helps you with your balance, so just stay with it. I haven't been kicking for a year, so you know what I mean? So don't rush it. You want control. All right, change. We'll do a quick second set and kick out. All right, ready? Right leg up, round forward. Grab your feet under the ball, all 10 fingers interlaced, including thumbs. And then everyone feel free to stay here. If you want, we can kick out too, okay? Here we go. So kick out. And eventually you want your leg 90, straight in front. I can't do it yet, but you'll bring your head to your knee, but I'm not there. Make sure your standing leg is straight. It's a post. All right. And last kick, change. And when you change, try and do it controlled, right? Don't just drop out. All right. Right leg is your standing leg. Bring your left leg up. Let me find a flat part. All right, left leg up. Wrap under the ball of your foot. And anyone who wants to stay here, stay here. If you want to kick out with me, go ahead. Ready? Here we go. Kick. Always breathing through your nose. And change. There we go, boys. And you know what? We missed we missed our first back bend, so let's do a back bend real quick. Put your hands on your top foot, your sacrum, and push your hips forward and lean back. Stretch as much as you like. I like trying to go far, but keep your legs straight, your hips forward. That all kind of prepares you too for the, this one. But you can do it a lot. You can go a lot further because you're supporting yourself, right? So this is the one that I usually try and go my farthest on. All right, since we missed the first one, let's do one more. Ready? Back bend, hands on your butt, elbows together, or not together, but elbows straight back. Don't do like sideways, right? And then stretch back. Heels and toes, heels and feet together. Change. All right, boys. We freaking made it. We're moving. You ready to do some freaking dancer pose? We're going to do some standing bow. Everything still good? You can hear me? Separate your efforts from expectations. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to understand now. One of my yoga instructors told me that from about a few years ago, or a few weeks ago, and I've been thinking about it. Because I was like telling her about tree pose, right? This is our quick little break. It's my favorite when my teachers take a minute to like drop a little knowledge so that we can breathe. So I'm doing that for you. But I was trying to do tree pose, and you guys know I tell you all the time that I don't usually go down, or I'm just starting to go down, but I was going down, and I was telling, Regi like corrected something I was doing, so after class I was like, yeah, I know I'm trying to get to the point where I can reach, and she's like, that's your problem, you're trying to like achieve a goal. She's like, just be. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? But she said, and then I started reading this book called Light on Yoga. It's all about yoga, and yeah, it talks about that separating your efforts from your expectations, coming with the body you have, not being disappointed that you dropped, but the last two classes you did standing bow perfect, and this time your balance is just off. What the fuck, right? Lose that. Lose any disappointment. All that kind of does too is make you disappointed. Like if you just have no expectations and you just come with the body you have, you're gonna leave satisfied. And that's the easiest way to keep moving forward, not being disappointed in how your performance is today. But yeah, exactly. All right, boys, here we go. Standing bow. I'm gonna actually turn kind of 45 degrees for you guys. Okay, here we go. Feet together, toes and heels together. We're gonna open our right hand out, our palm out, bring our right leg up, touch our knees together, bring our left hand straight forward, palm forward like this, and then knees together, back straight. And remember, we lead with the kick. The kick is the power here. So start your kick. And some of you, if this is where your balance is, if you start losing your balance by going forward, stop. As soon as you lose your balance, stop and stay there, okay? So for the first few weeks, this is where I was. And basically, this hill, you're training yourself to like hang off of your back foot like a flagpole, okay? So once you have that though, then you start dropping. Eventually, damn it, this hill. Hold on. One sec. All right, chin to your shoulder, and just keep kicking your leg up. And you're dangling and holding onto your foot. Eventually your foot's over your head and your chest is parallel with the ground. Breathing through your nose. All right, and kick to come out. Oh, sorry. Dude, you can see how much of a hill I'm on. All right, this is good. This is making me stronger though, don't worry. All right, here we go. Left leg up, right leg standing, right hand forward, and kick up. Slowly bring your body down. Here, let me. Ah! And kick to come out. Whew. All right, boys. We'll get into a quick second set. Ready? Right leg up. Left arm straight up, palm forward, and kick to come down. Change. And eventually all the wiggly stuff that you have is going to go away, right? You're slowly training all of your muscles to tense up or get taut. Like, it's in the last week or so, it's like the first time that I feel like my right leg or my legs are actually kind of solid. Whereas before it was usually like I would lose these asanas, these postures to fatigue. Now it's like I'm just finally dialing in the balance and stuff because I think all of my muscles are finally strong enough where they're not like loose and stuff, you know? I don't know. All right, kick your left leg up into your palm, right arm forward, and kick to come down. But yeah, I can't stress the back leg kicking is the most important. It's what makes it the posture doable too. Always breathing. And kick to come up, change. Arms down. Whew, all right. We just got our tree. Fuck that mat. Alrighty, boys. Ready for tree? It's 11:40, dude. We're moving. Look at us. All right. No tomfoolery. Here we go. Tree pose. We're going to do, instead of 2 sets of tree, we're going to do tree and then go into the fold if you want. Or you can just stay in tree the whole time, okay? So here we go. Legs solid. Toes and heels together. Bring your right leg up. Remember, this is different than a normal yoga tree. Although if you need to do a normal yoga tree, feel free. This is the normal yoga tree where you put your leg inside your thigh. If you have hip issues and you can't bring your foot in front of your hip, stay in normal tree. If you can come here with me, do this. So underhand grip your left or your right toes with your left hand. Bring your right hand to the center. Back straight. This is, once you have your foot together, this is when you want to straighten your back, because usually you're leaning forward. So straighten it back, pop your hips forward a little bit. You should feel a nice stretch in this hip here. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get this knee down and this hip stretched out, okay? All right, so if you've got this and you want to come forward, come with me. Bring your left palm up, and then you're bending forward, and you're not bending your knee until your hands have contact with the ground, okay? So bend forward, and you can stop anywhere along this path, right? This is a perfect place to stop if you're working on balancing. You know, here's a perfect place to stop. But if you want to come all the way down, come down, touch the ground. And once you have contact with the ground, then you bend your knee, and you're trying to sit, or sit up on your toes. But even just a little bend is great. Okay? Straighten your leg, arms up to your chest in prayer, straight up, foot down, and change. Arms down. Here we go. Bring the left foot up. Again, go in normal tree if you need. Left hand to chest. Right hand to chest. And slowly bend forward. Yeah, boys, how we feeling? Alive? I love these Saturday morning yogas. It's great. Oh, dang it. Lost that. That's okay. We move forward. We say, namaste. Thank you, body, for that. Thank you for our standing set. That was beautiful. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, I did. Oh my God. I just skipped a whole bunch. What am I doing? I didn't even do triangle trikonasana. Wow. I'm trying to go on autopilot, but fuck that up. Just kidding, boys. You ready? Just kidding. We're going down to lay down in a minute after this. Okay, we got to do our standing stick. I just fucked this up bad. Sorry, boys. Okay, here we go. Ready? We're gonna bring, this was supposed to be right after standing bow. All right, arms up, interlaced into pistol, right? Bang, bang, bang. And you're gonna step your right foot forward and come down. Left leg back, arms straight forward. You're parallel to the ground. Try not to do broken umbrella. Kick back, kick forward, stay here a second. We're only doing one set. And change, come up. Left foot forward. I can't believe I tried to skip all this. All right, here we go. Come forward, right leg back, toes back. No broken umbrellas. Try and stay straight. One more breath. And change. Arms down. Then we're going to do our forward fold. So here we go. Arms up. And you're going to take a big step to your right. Arms straight. And then we're going to bend forward. Feet should be parallel, pointing straight ahead. Arms straight out all the way down until you get down. And we're going to wrap our hands around our feet. So you have a couple positions here. You can grab your ankles. If you can, reach your fingers underneath your feet. And if you can do that, bring them back to your heels, okay? But so you want your legs straight, and your back is straight, and you're pulling your chest down towards the ground and your forehead towards the ground. Eventually, forehead reaches your crown touches the ground. But you should feel a big stretch in your back glutes or your quads, your glutes in your back. Bring the weight forward to the balls of your feet, pulling your arms down or pulling your arms up so your elbows go up to the sky, helping you stretch forward. This is a big stretch. You should feel this in your legs. Just breathe. If you get the wobbles, try and adjust your foot. All right. Arms straight out. Come up. Bring your right leg back. Arms over your head. Arms down. Alrighty, boys. You ready for your freaking triangles? Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Yep. Okay. Triangle, then standing head to knee. All right, ready? Arms up. Take a big step to your right, 3 to 4 feet. And then we're going to turn our right leg out on our heels. Arms straight out. And try and come down 90 degrees on your right leg. This leg should be solid. You're using the backside of your foot is like a knife blade into the ground. You're digging it in, and it's parallel or perpendicular to the way your body's going, okay? So drop your right leg, look to your right, straight arms. You're gonna turn your arms, touch your elbow to your right knee, and then point your right fingers in between your toe and your middle finger or middle toe, and then left arm straight to the sky. Dude, they're bringing in the cut clouds so hard. It's a wash. Keep dropping your hips down. Shoulder touching chin. Use your right elbow to push your right knee out. Breathe. One more breath. Do you want to quit yet? Good. One more. And change. Right leg straight. Bring your right heel in. Turn out on your left heel. And then arms straight out. Come down. Turn your wrists. Left elbow to left knee. Right arm to the sky. Yeah, boys. The posture doesn't start until you want out. That's the game. So you just breathe and learn to enjoy it. Then eventually, nothing can bother you because you bother yourself the most with this shit. One more breath. And one more breath. Change. Right leg in, arms up. Arms down. Whew. Right, boys? How the fuck could we skip triangle trikonasana? Now we're alive, boys. Here we go. Second set. We'll do quicker. Ready? Or will we? Here we go. Breathe in. Step out. Turn on your right heel. Arms out. Turn your wrists and touch your right elbow to your right knee. The yoga isn't the exercise. The yoga is the mind part that makes you keep going when your mind and your body's telling you to quit, you know? One more breath. Stretch up and change. Here we go. Left leg in, turn your left heel out, I mean. Drop down. 90 if you can. Turn your wrists. Left knee to elbow. Right arm up. And breathe. Right? This is comfy, guys. If this is comfortable to us, then we literally can't be uncomfortable. One more breath. And change. There we go. Right arm together, or right arm up. right leg back, arms up, arms down. Whew. Okay. Almost done. We just got Dandayamana Janusharana, standing separate leg, head to knee. All right, boys, ready? Then we're on the ground, for real. Ready? Here we go. Arms up. Take a big step to your right. Arms stay up. Not interlaced, just thumbs overlapping each other. Knife hands otherwise. Straight up. Turn to your right. Have your feet should be hips width distance apart. Don't be on a straight line. So you want your right leg with your right hip and your left leg with your left hip, okay? So arms up. And then we're going to fold forward and touch our head to our knee. That is the most important part of this, okay? Head to knee. Arms reach out in front of your toes. And try and suck your belly to your spine. And try and get your stomach off of your leg if you can. And change. Then we're going to turn 180. Reach up, stretch back, and then bend forward. Touch your head to your knee. And reach your arms forward. And change. We'll do a super quick second set. Turn 180. Arms up. Bend forward. Head to your knee. Stomach sucked into your spine. Reach forward with your hands. And change. Turn 180. Last one, and then we're on the ground. For real. Stretch down. And come up. Turn 90. Right leg to left, arms down. Woo. All right, boys. Now, namaste your body. Say thank you, buddy. We made it through. Hit your yoga vapes. Now let's get on the ground. You guys can go down in Savasana on your back, okay? Woo! All right, boys, we finally made it. Well, it's 11:57. We tried our hardest. We're not gonna get it in an hour, but we'll get pretty close. But yeah, so everyone laying on your back, chilling. All right, that's the end of class. Hooray, you made it. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, bring your right knee up. We're gonna do farting pose. Ready? Wind removing pose, I mean. Just kidding. Here we go. So right knee up. You're gonna bring it around your ribs. You're gonna look down the center of your chest, chin down, shoulders down. Bring your knee around your ribs and pull it down to your shoulder. Left leg is relaxed, right leg is relaxed. You don't need to flex back or forward. Just pulling your knee all the way back as far as you can around your ribs. All right. Drop your right leg, bring up your left. Bring it around your ribs. Tuck your elbows in. Look down the center of your chest. You should feel it all in your hip area, basically. Your hip can take a lot of compression, so you can pull down on it. This is massaging your descending colon, boys. That's what I hear every day. All right. Left leg down, both legs up, and you're gonna give yourself a hug and grab your elbows, okay? If you don't have your elbows, it's okay to grab your forearms, whatever you need for now. Your feet are relaxed, toes and heels together, and you're pulling your knees down into your chest while still trying to keep your sacrum down. This should feel like, yeah, another like more hip pressure. I really love this posture. I feel like it's made my hips more flexible, and I kind of just love it because it feels nice. But yeah, pull your knees down to your chest and change. All right, boys, we're going to do our first sit-up. So push your heels forward, toes back to your calves, to your shins, I mean. Arms up. I always cross my thumbs when I do this and keep my hands pointed. So it's like I'm diving with just interlocked thumbs. I'm going like this though. It's like a triangle with my hands. And remember, try not to use momentum. You're using your core strength and you're going up and diving towards your feet. Ready? Here's your first sit up. Sit up. Do those two little exhales at the end. And then we're coming on our stomach for cobra, okay? Farting pose. Alrighty, boys. So for cobra, bring your fingertips back to your shoulder blades. You're putting your feet together like a tail, toes and heels together. And then we're going to use our upper, lower, middle back strength to come up. And you don't want to go up more than your belly button. Hands are just for stability, and you want to come up as far as you can with just your back strength. So you're looking up, detach your jaw, like don't clench your jaw. Look up, breathe through your nose. Look up without doing frowny like eyebrows too. Breathe in to come up. And Change. Left ear down, look to your right. Savasana is the best, right, dude? You learn too with this that once you're done with the pose, just immediately get down and just rest, because especially when the class moves faster, you need like every second of rest so that you don't, get exhausted. But you'll learn to slow or to like quickly get into your rest pose. I always try and do everything like as efficiently as possible. Like as soon as they say go to Savasana, I'm like in Savasana. As soon as they're doing their next pose, I'm ready, Like a lot of people, they'll be like, okay, let's do second set of Cobra, and they won't start until you're like 10 seconds into it, I'm always trying to be right there from the jump. And then once you do that, for a few weeks, then you can go longer than everyone else. So all that kind of stuff, that discipline really, ups your practice, I think. Okay, here we go. Second set. Fingertips lined up with your shoulders, leg together like a tail. And here we go. We're going to come up. Leave everything but your belly button off the ground, or take everything but your belly button off the ground. Stretch back. One more breath. And change. Right ear down, look left. So see, like, boom, you're in Savasana, right? And then in a second, we're going to do our next postures, which is oh yeah. Here we go, boys. Ready to do the one that we hate? This one, where we put our arms underneath our body like this. Okay, here we go. Tuck your arms in. Don't look at my butt. And remember, for this one, the thing that took me a long time to understand is I'm basically putting the weight up here. Like I'm using my arms. I'm holding most of my weight up in my shoulders and like this part of my arm. And this part of my hands is like, it's like a tripod, right? It's like I'm using this to hold and have stability, but really all my weight is up here. You're trying to bring your weight to your shoulders, essentially. Okay, so tuck your arms in. Chin forward, you're basically eating your mat. And for the first one, left leg's gonna be relaxed. Stretch your right leg back and bring it up 45 degrees. Change. Right leg relaxed. Left leg up. Change. And then the real bastard, we're gonna tie our legs together like they're a tail, and we're gonna come up with our legs and putting all the weight in our shoulders and our arms, okay? We're using our arms to lift our legs back, okay? Here we go. Stretch your legs back and go up. Feet together and change. Oh. And then take it easy coming out of that one. I don't know why, I always feel like I'm like compressing my forearm bones until they're gonna break. Every time I release from that one, it feels like my freaking forearms are gonna crack. All right, we'll move on to our airplane. Ready? Oh shit. 9/11, they got the sirens on for 9/11 because we're doing our airplane. They freaking know, dude. I'm safe if they hit my car with a dew. Wait, why? If you push on his feet, it'll be pooping pose. All right, boys. No more horsing around. It's already 12:06. We're a minute late. All right, here we go. Airplane, ready? We're gonna everything. You're gonna basically rest on your hips here. We're gonna bring our legs and our arms and our chest and everything up. Ready? So breathe in. Feet together. I got grass in my mouth. Use your breath to come up. And change. Right ear down, left ear, or look left. We're in the home stretch, boys. Since I love you, let's do a second airplane. Ready? Do your Jesus T pose. And here we go. Breathe in to come up. Feet together. Everything on your hips. Arms out. Chest up. Breathe to come higher. And change. Left ear down. Look to your right. Then we just got our bow pose. And then we've got all of our fun shit. All right, here we go. So oh, look at that, free feet, boys. All right, here we go. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. All right, grab your feet a couple inches below your toes, and we're gonna slowly kick up. Okay, ready? And I stress again the slow. Go up slow. A lot of people will go like, don't do that. Just go nice and slow. Get everything up on your hip points. Head up, look up. Kick as high as you can. Knees in, feet out a little. Change. All right. Second set, last set. And then we're up. Here we go. Knees together, feet out. Kick to come up. Change. I hear a squirrel. I hear that squirrel chewing sound. All right, here we go, boys. Push yourself up. Go to the top of your mat or your towel. All right. We're going to sit between our feet here. And remember, any point along the way here, we can stop. So you're going to rest your feet on your hands on your feet. Come to your elbows. This is a perfect place to stop, right? Get your chest up. Look at the sky. Breathe in through your nose. And remember, breathing through all these is like it's like most of what you're trying to do, right? You're putting yourself in these weird compressions and teaching your body how to breathe more. So when you hear people be like, breathe into the back of your chest, breathe into your feet, this is how you're learning how to do it, right? All right. Anyone who wants to come the rest of the way with me, come down. If you're here and you've got it, bring your elbows up. And grab your elbows above your head. And just rest, breathe. Right now you're cutting off all the blood flow to below your knees, right? And then we're going to come up and all that blood's going to rush through your legs and your lower extremities. And that's supposed to flush everything out, clean it out. But it's also stretching, it's everything. All right, here we go. Come up. All right, and then flip around Savasana. All right, boys. Next sit up. Toes and heels together, arms above your head, and sit up. All right, come to the back of your mat now. This is the one where, again, you're going to keep your hands, thumbs crossed like that, and we're going to slowly bend forward, right? So sit back straight up in hero pose on your knees if you can. Bring your arms straight up, touch together, and slowly come down. Again, go as slow as possible. The slower you go, the more control you have. All right, till eventually you're all the way down. Touching your forehead to your towel. Reach your hands forward on the knife edge of your hands. Keep your elbows up off the ground and use your hands to kind of push your butt back into your heels. All while keeping your head touching the ground, your shoulders up, arms straight, elbows locked. Reach forward more and more every day. And then stretch forward to come out, right? You want to stretch as far forward as possible, and that helps you come up. Arms down. Savasana. On your back. Dude, outside yoga is the best. It feels so nice. It would be sick on flat ground, but whatever. This is getting me prepared to fight in the mountains spiritually, All right. Toes and heels forward, arms up, thumbs crossed, and come up. Ready for camel, boys? Yeah, the kids were like, what the fuck? The fuck's this guy doing? All right, here we go, boys. Ready for camels? All right, so we're standing up on our knees. We put our hands behind our back like this, right? Push your hips forward. Tilt your head, or bring your head back and start looking for the floor behind, or the wall behind you, or the trees behind you in my instance. Once you can see the trees or the ground, reach back, grab your right foot, grab your left foot, push your hips forward. And just breathe. This, I feel like, is like you're a state capital. You're the dome of a state capital. You're taking all that ether into the gut. And remember to keep pushing your hips forward. All right, to come up, left arm to your back, then you come up, right? We always use our hands to support ourselves with our backwards folds. All right. Oh, Savasana. Ready, boys? Here we go. Final stretch. Almost done. Reach up, toes to shins, and sit up. Let's do one more camel. Ready, spaghetti? Here we go. Hands, and you can do your legs a little wider if you want this time. Instead of hip distance, you can do like an inch on each leg further, All right, so hands to your hips. Look back. Whoa. I'm getting dizzy again. What the hell? I just get dizzy up in fucking Binghamton. All right, here we go. Why am I getting dizzy? What the fuck? All right, I'm gonna pass on second camel. So we're gonna do rabbit. Here we go. Come to the back of your mat. This is the one. This is the one where we're gonna touch our forehead to our knee and the crown of our head down to the ground. Damn it. Alrighty. Ready? Back straight and slowly round forward. Crown of your head to the ground, and then reach your coccyx up to the air. Reach your booty to the sky, all while holding your heels. And then come up. And go to Savasana. All right, boys, sit up. And sit up. All right, bring your right foot in front of you, left foot tucked. We're gonna sit straight up, bring our arms up above our head, interlaced, and then come down and wrap around the ball of your foot. And then for this one, you're touching your forehead to your knee. If you've got your forehead to your knee, you can have it bent, obviously. Most important thing is keeping your forehead to your knee and then kick your foot forward. And this is preparing us for standing head to knee pose from earlier during our standing set. All right, switch. Left leg out, right leg in. Bend forward. Head to knee. Try and tuck your right elbow down. And fold forward. Come up. And then we're going to go straight back where you are. Then we're going to do our sit-up. Ready? Sit up. Whoa. Dude, my inner ear's still fucked up. This is crazy. Why? Okay. Anyway, grab your toes. Grab your toes, push your heels forward. And you can have your knees bent for this one too. You want to reach forward with a straight back. And pull your crown to your toes, essentially. All right, and change. Last Savasana. All right, toes back, heels forward, arms together, and come up, sit up. All right, boys, here we go. Home stretch. Now we're going to bend our left knee in, cross our right leg over, reach our left arm up, left knee to right elbow, or left elbow to right knee. Grab your left knee, put your hand behind your back, and kind of wring yourself out like a towel. If this is hard for you and you need an alternative, you can have your left leg straight and just cross over your right leg, right? But if you want to do it like this, do this. You want to have a straight back and just kind of Wring yourself out. All right, and change. Right knee out. Left leg over. Right leg up. And twist. All right, and change. Here we go, boys. Last Savasana. Can you hear these people? Can you guys hear these people? It's really funny. Who has my phone? Who has my phone? All right, boys. Let's get out of here. Ready? Last sit up. Sit up. All right. Last step. Who has my phone? You ready to breathe, boys? Here we go. Sit in hero's pose. Palms on your thighs, back straight. We're going to breathe in deep through our nose, exhale everything through our nose, and then we're just going to breathe in short bursts through our mouth. Ready? So here we go. Breathe in and exhale everything, and breathe out through your mouth. All the breath is coming from your belly here. And you're just focusing on the out, because then the inhale comes automatically. All right, ready? And in a second, we're going to speed up. All right, boys, we are done. We did it. Congrats. 20 minutes late, that's all. That's pretty good. Woo. Here, I'll move to the couch for a second. We can do a 5-minute debrief. Just give me a sec. Dude, what the hell? The spins came back for that for the camel pose. I didn't have the spins at yoga at all this week though, so I thought it was weird. Oh shoot, let me go get my water real quick. Hi. How are you? Tired. Yeah, same. Whew. All right, thanks, boys. I appreciate you all coming to this. Did you guys have fun? How are you guys feeling? Do you want... So, yeah, I'll drink some juice. Dude, do you think the spins from the chemtrails? I honestly wouldn't doubt it, bro. My ISP hates me for telling y'all about board flicks. Dude, I need to see weapons. Maybe that's on board flicks, because I don't think it's on Streamio yet. Yeah, it froze. How was the freezing? Was it okay? I saw my computer froze at one point, but it was frozen on my computer, which usually means it's not the lag or anything. Milo, you thought it was epic? So I wanted to ask you guys, so this is like one practice, right? 26 and 2, the Bikram. It's it's very rigid. It's just these 26 postures, which is like I think when I start teaching for real, I'll probably try and teach this class first, and then from there go to like power yoga or like vinyasa or whatever. But do you guys want to keep going on this and get really good at this, or do you want me to maybe next week try like a power yoga, or we could do like a like a sun salutation flow where it's kind of more stuff like this, right? I like them a lot because they're very flowy. But it's the stuff where you'll see like down dog, right? You start in down dog, and then you plank it out. You do your up dogs, down dogs, that kind of stuff. Come up, do like, oh, forgot about the ceiling. It's more flowy. It's a little different practice. But if you guys want, I can try and do like a flow like that, or we can keep doing this too. Yeah, you guys want to switch up the sequences a little? I don't know how difficult it is. The reason I wanted to start with Bikram is because I don't know how difficult it is staying with me on the other side, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of hard to judge without being in the same room. So sometimes having like the same practice, even though today I totally fucked it up. I literally skipped like 6 poses. When you were touching elbow to knee in warrior pose, I like to reach my arm behind my back to connect them. Oh yeah. That's a great one too. Yeah, that talking about doing like this. Yeah, dude, that shit rules. And then eventually you can get that and come up, I think it's called Birds of Paradise, where you stay in that position, it's that same exact position, but you come up on your leg. Oh, hold on. And you bring this leg up. Like that. It's fucking hard. Yeah, dude. And then there's other stuff that we can do. Like, I learned, this is the only cool thing I could do in yoga when I started, and it's just because I learned it in elementary school. And for some reason, I've always been able to do it since. But crow pose, where you get your legs up on your forearms or your elbows, bring your feet up. Like this kind of stuff. And then yesterday, for the first time, or 2 days ago, I got side crow, which is, it's kind of the same thing, but just from the side. Hell yeah. But yeah, so okay, maybe next week we'll get off Bikram. Maybe we can do like maybe we'll just do like every other week. we'll keep Bikram in the mix because I think it's important and I think it's helpful. It might be my favorite. I don't know. I love all of them so much. Every time I go into one of my classes, I'm like, oh, this is my favorite kind. But it's great that it changes, right? He said he was tired, just still going. Yeah, ask Skitter. We're about to go hiking. I'm telling you, dude, I have unlimited energy. Oh, did Paul hop in and do some poses with us? Yeah, for sure. Okay, guys, here. I was thinking about sending this text to Paul. What do you guys think about it? I haven't hit send on it yet. Hey, Paul, do you have any comment on the chart? This is a text. Hey, Paul, do you have any comment on the Charlie Kirk shooter being Mormon for the CATDAD news network, CNN? Also, why is the head of the FBI saying, I'll see you in Valhalla, brother? Is the FBI a white supremacy cult? Hope you're having a great day and it's not too stressful. What do you think? I mean, right? Like, his number's public. I mean, I have to deal with people texting and calling me that I don't want to call me all the time, right? Like, what the fuck? Nothing can happen from that. Honestly, I'm kind of begging for something to happen, right? That is what we're doing here. We are baiting. The Paul phone numbers give me so much anxiety. It gave me so much anxiety too, but the more I think about it, the more I'm like, why? These dudes are first off, we're right. They're 100% a bunch of bastards. Second, his phone number is public. It took one website. I mean, what could go wrong is them like sicking the FBI on me and harassing me until I give it up, but will we give it up? I don't know. I don't think you should. I'll think about it. I'll think about it on the hike. The sun salutations, if you choose, that can be done as a quick warm-up at the beginning. Yeah, that's true. Well, let's see. Maybe next week. I think some of the flowier yoga stuff, too, that's a little looser and not like... Because the 26 and 2 postures are pretty hard. But I think if we start getting in some lunges and some, some normal, easy, not easier, because none of it's easy, but like, sometimes I think like the forward folds and all that stuff is a little more advanced and it takes a little, I have bail money. I mean, that's the thing though. I've done nothing wrong. I've hurt no one. I mean, Paul could get mad about me saying that he was a pedophile, but then immediately and all through the episode I said it's a joke. So like, and also defamation is like, you can take it down. I already issued an apology. Like, what are they gonna do? You're gonna arrest me for sending Paul a text? Paul literally tried to put me in a rehab. We'll think about it, but we'll think on it, boys. That's the thing. Skitter doesn't have bail money. Dude, at that point, I don't think we're going to need bail money because I think everyone and their One Piece flags is going to come. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if they did come and arrest me. What are they going to get me for? I've done nothing. Just say you were saying about Timothy. Dude, and that's the other thing, too. I've been saying for 2 years that Paul is Timothy McVeigh, and I have not heard anything from Paul or the FBI, but my life sure has gotten different since I started talking about Paul, right? You know what I mean? So I can't really say that it's Paul per se, but I would say that the chances and the coincidences of these two simultaneous things happening together, very high. Very low, honestly, the chances of that being a coincidence. All he's going to do is block you. Yeah, that's the thing, too. I think he'll just block me. What's he going to do? Call the FBI about me spamming his phone number that was public? I didn't even dox him. I didn't even share you guys his phone number or anything.
Just say you were saying it about Timothy. You can't defame a dead man. All right, boys. Let's wrap it up. Me and Skidder are going to go hiking. I hope you guys have a good day. Should I just text him Timothy? I'll just say, Timothy Voldemort. Maybe he'll get a double chin surgery so he can hide. He's got to cut all of this off. He's going to have the shortest chin ever. We should do a bunch of mock-ups of Paul with a super short chin. But, all right, boys. I got to get Skidder some coffee and some breakfast and get us moving. We're going to go hike and have a beautiful day. And I'll let you know what we think, what we decide on Paul. Stay hydrated, yeah. I'm not gonna fall off any mountains today. Good thing you didn't share it. LOL. 3 people came in afterwards and asked for the number. Who did? Yeah, no, I'm not a doxer, but you know, public information's out there, very accessible. First number. First one. Accurate. Here, wait. Just one last thing. I am thinking that it would be funnier instead of saying, like, fuck talking about any of this. I should just text Paul, like, at 11 o'clock tonight and just be like, you up.
Is not available. Is not available.
Oh, wait, you guys can't hear this.
Paul Weissable. Is not available. 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 At the tone, please record your message.
All right, boys. Have a good day. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. We love yoga. Yoga forever. Knit witches forever. What we weave becomes. Send Paul a selfie of you hiking. That's the move. I should text him a selfie. From the top of the mountain, shirtless. Paul! Or I should just send him a video. Hey, Paul! Thinking about you, brother. Love you. That's the move, honestly. Don't give him any ammunition to like be like, he's a domestic terrorist. You know, lose the Mormon shit, lose the Charlie Kirk shit. Don't even talk about the shooting. Oh, absolutely shirtless, bro. Paul is gonna see these titties. Now I'm imagining he's probably texting with other girls meme, but it's actually CATDAD giving Paul the late night rings and DMs. All right, boys. Have a good day. Love you. Not in a weird way. And I'll see you tomorrow. Stream tomorrow. We should send him a cameo. I should open a cameo. It's for Paul exclusively, though. All right, dudes.